One of these days I'll remember to unmute the mic. But welcome in everybody, and welcome back to Farming Sim. We're back on our Krebach, or I can never know how to pronounce this farm. We're back on this farm anyway. I know I have fixed the last version of Farming Sim that came out. The pink mod that I made no longer worked. I have since amended it. Oh, we could really do with a car wash thing for these things. Look at the state of that. Right, let's oh, hang on, yeah, we need to do this, don't we? Yeah, there we go. I keep forgetting about that. Let's find the contracts. Let's have a spy. Now, I had just restarted the game a second time, and I kind of bollocksed up. Yeah, this is what I want to take you, but I forgot to borrow the equipment. That was what the problem I had. Oh, get my words. Team Fortress, mate. Welcome in there, mate. Hope you were behaving yourself for the rest of the day there, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You've been keeping yourself out of mischief for the rest of the afternoon there. Oh, sure. Why didn't I just use... Oh, no, never mind. It's going to be one of those days. I should have stayed in bed. But welcome in there, mate. I say tonight is a relaxing night on Farming Sim. No explosions, just... Here we go. Just a nice, peaceful evening. Although we could end up getting... I keep forgetting how small the roads are on this map. Oh, don't crash. There we go. So I never got to... right, it's me from... Yeah, indeed, thank you as well once again for the follow and for joining our... get my word out, joining our Discord community as well there. This wasn't the game I thought it was. Have you not seen Farming Sim before? We do... we've actually played like through all the Farming Sim versions. Which sort of game was it that you thought this that you thought the Farming Sim was? Okay, there's too many trees on this one here. Actually, what field are we going to? We're going to field... Oh no, I made a mistake. Field 9 is quite a big one. This may not have been the best tool to bring on this particular map. But what could possibly go wrong? Tractor Simulator. I don't think I've heard of that one. Another one I'll have to look up. But this one is, well, this is Farming Sim 22. Just recently, we did a week where we actually played, every night we did the next Farming Sim, starting from Farming Sim 13 and going all the way up to 22. I will publish a properly edited video of that one, because we did like a comparison between all the different versions. Oh, can I get under this bush? Yes, I can. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake here in that this was not the field I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a little field, but no, it's the biggest one on the map. Evening, JD, and welcome in, mate. How are you doing tonight, there, JD? I forgot to ask you as well yesterday. Were you feeling any better I really can't speak today, can I? Were you feeling any better in the fever and the flu going down? Let's spin this around here. Brakes. There we go. Unfold. Yeah, I may have messed up slightly in that I didn't think this was the field we were going to do. This is going to take longer than what I thought it was going to take. Which means we'll have to drag some extra equipment up here. Lower harvester. Turn on harvester. Cruise control. Now this thing doesn't fill up that... Wait, it doesn't give you that much space to put more stuff into it, as I recall. We haven't done potato harvesting with this machine for ages. It's the Maddie. Welcome in there, mate. What sort of mischief are you causing there? And no change on that front there, JD. Knackered. That's how I'm doing today, JD. Been a busy day today. We half got the freezer defrosted. I did put a picture up of the state that it was in. But my hip's been in that much pain today. I was playing the Hunter and chatting with Royalty for a bit this afternoon. Never got round to doing my invoices like I was meant to. Let's back it up there. It's these awkward bits on the where it sticks out on the corner. Oh, does this thing still accumulate it if you go into reverse? Ah, no. Or is it? Oh, maybe it did. Shows how often we do the potatoes. And JD straight in there with the dysentery. You've got to watch out for those harmonicas. And Team Fortress there as well, mate. Yeah, that's one of the things that you'll see in here. So you've got to be very careful with harmonicas, because everyone knows that harmonicas spread dysentery. It's a Streamlabs core. I will try and rig it so the various bots don't get called into those commands. Oh, thinking of commands, exclamation mark story time. I have fixed the stories for the new Ada 2.0 feature. Now all the choose your own adventure stories should all work. In theory. Oh, I'm just looking there as well. Apparently, I also give dysentery to It's the Maddie. I see what you mean there. I'm just looking at the bottom of the screen there, and yeah, the potatoes are, even though we're off the field, they're still accumulating in the thing. Okay, let's spin it about. Oh, what did I miss at the top there as well? Just going back to your question that was a little bit higher up there, Team Fortress. In general, is it not 10 to 15? I don't get often the chance to have a look at the numbers on the top there. So what I do is I lure everybody in and then I put them all to sleep, and that's how I retain everybody. But I hope you had an awesome afternoon there as well. And that troublemaker that you were chatting with outside, I hope that he behaved himself when he was visiting. The Guff guy, welcome in there, mate, as well. So I stopped harvesting at around 95%. And Happy Cat Lady, welcome in there as well. Oh, hang on a second, something got muted. Was it just call me Max, mate? My the username is a pity. Oh, of course, your friend there. Yep. I'm used to sort of remembering names, but I'll certainly try to remember. It's one thing that the bots are incredibly strict that I have set up, but it's as well. I can still read the messages on my panel on the side here. Easy guy, welcome in. How are you doing tonight there as well? I take it you're still not feeling well. I don't know. You kind of get a full day's work out of Easy Guy. Let's make Easy Guy feel at home. Let's do some cab view, shall we? But tonight, Easy, we are on our Krebach. I don't know if that's how you pronounce this farm. That's what we're going to call it anyway. And we made the mistake of taking the contract on the wrong field. It just happened to put it on the biggest field that was on... I think this is the biggest field on the map, number 9. Yeah, 9 and 10, the biggest fields on the map. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, Daddy Def, welcome in there, mate. And what's that there, Max? You designed a bot that... in the Ada, that you'll see popping up in the chat. She will randomly ask you questions. She's an AI bot that I've been developing. She's actually on a Raspberry Pi that's down the back of the monitor here. I'm slowly upgrading her to... I've been making new features, which I've been calling like Ada 2.0, which is like a slightly new engine that I've put into her. And I've been slowly, when I get the chance, teaching her different things. And at the minute, well, I may have went a bit overboard with the Mass Effect facts. So she has an extensive knowledge of Mass Effect. Some trivia about things like Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and a few other things. She will ask some weird stuff. I still that weird question that she asked the other day. I don't think she quite understood, but she asked everybody what was some of the lines of, if you could only eat one food colour for the rest of your life, what would it be? She asked everybody. I don't know where she quite pulled that question out of, but it's a work in progress. Back it up. We kind of screwed up that stripe. Let's pop it back there. Technically, the main bulk of Ada on Discord is actually within the ED bot. Oh, there's Easy parking up there. What's that? I think Ada is a T800 and Eve is the T1000. Oh, okay, wrong button. You hear the purrs of Happy Cat Lady? Yeah. Yeah, you see, I'm terrible with spelling. When I spell Ada, it was meant to say Skynet. Right, let's turn around. I'm going to have to unload this one now, aren't I? So, yeah, this is going to take a while. Look at that. 3 stripes, basically. And it's full. This is going to take a little bit. Oh, guys, I was in before. Now, when the latest update to Farming Sim came out, it overrode the pink mod. Well, 5 minutes before the stream, I very, very quickly recoded it. I will add more tractors to it. I was just in a rush because I only had 2 minutes to do it before the stream. Because with the new update to Farming Sim, there's a lot more, all the new vehicles and stuff that's in there. So there was an extra 40 lines that I had to manipulate, I think. But I will add a few more brands to it. I hate to leave something out that could also be turned pink for Easy Guy. It burns. Maybe later on we'll jump over to my Elm Creek farm, and there's a lot of pink things doing there. You only do it to annoy you. He loves it, really. Oh, I'll have to let Mystical know then as well that that I've done an updated version, because I know Mystical likes having the pink farm as well. Back it up. There we go. I say it's crazy. It's so pink. I assume that'll still keep ticking. Now, I haven't done the whole of this one here. I'll sort out the exterior, but what do you think of the cab? Once the lag catches up. Would you have the interior of your car like this one? So we've got this tractor here is a surviving pink mod. And the Ravenholm, that one is, I don't know, is the baler. Where did I park the bailery thing up? Right, that thing there's not pink. I can't remember where I left half of my stuff. It's been a little while since we're on this one. We'll find it eventually. Oh, hang on, maybe I put it in the loft. I'm always putting things in the loft. I know the only people who got up here is some bales. We'll dispose of them somewhere once I figure out where they've got to go. Right, is that is full? Oh wow, this is going to be one of those ones, isn't it? Right, we're taking this to the north. I'll just leave that on screen so I can see it there. So you just gagged. I'm getting sick in a bucket. Don't think the bucket's big enough. Yeah, just enough painted to cover the interior of the of that one. But everything. Which is the store bit again? I don't know. That's I definitely know the fence are all. I can find a. Actually, you can shop by brand. Shop by brand to be a bit faster, I think. I definitely know there. And the one that begins with a C. Lots of them are pink as well. Class. Yeah, so these ones have all been overridden with the pink virus. Did I do the tools? Oh yes, I did the tools as well. It just I look at that and I'm thinking like strawberry milkshake. But what about the big ones? These ones might be a bit. Oh no, I did the entire thing. What's that there in Hotel Renovator? There's a mission to make Uncle Joe's room slightly pink. If you got pink eye. You just love it, really. I will publish the current version of this on Discord later on. And then you guys can make all of your farms pink. Let's see, this is where I'm delivering these to. Don't think I've actually, in the time that I've been on this farm, I don't know if I've actually been up here before. This looks like it should be like a sports centre. Okay, where's the drop-off point? Couldn't be around the back, could it? Have I driven past it? Oh, do I drop it off here on this farm? There's no hole. Or do I back it up to here? That's the animal place. Tag it. Alright, let's see. Of course, you're assuming I know how to do that. Let's go to the map. Okay, let's... Can I select it? Oh, I hate this bloody thing. I don't know. It's just, the tagging thing on there, it never works for me. That whole menu system is always horrendous. But if I follow this here, this is kind of like where it's saying to drop it off. Go to the contract. Let's see, deliver the potatoes to farmer's market. I assume that's what these are. Do I just tip it out here in the middle of his, next to his door? Animal dealer, farmer's market. There must be a hole around here to tip it all into. Surely you don't just tip it on the ground here. I can just tip it on here. Oh, well, what could possibly go wrong? Let the potatoes pass into the ether. If I just tipped the potatoes out anywhere, would a big pile have formed, or would they just disappear into oblivion? This is going to take a fair few trips. Back it up. Back it up again. And we'll take it back. It would just dump into a big pile there, would it? If it was just a random place. So then you can scoop it up with the other various scooping majigs. But guys, if you would like to select a victim and or volunteer, we can test again the storytime command. I'd like to see what kind of stories that, if it all works properly, one of you guys would pull out of it. Do we have a? I'm just thinking, do we have a bigger trailer? But I don't think we do. We've only got 50 grand. Oh, yes, of course. I've just remembered that there as well. That Easy Guy. Thank you, Easy Guy, for contributing to our Sunday night stroll. What percentage are we up to now? But guys, don't forget you can... yep, it is the Matty as well there. Thank you. Contribute to our community challenge to walk from one end of the Red Dead map to the other. And I mean walk. We are not going to... hang on, I need to turn this thing on. We won't be running. We will be just walking. There we go. 49%, they're easy. So if we get this straight, what do you reckon? End of next week, we'll probably get it. Can you go pro? Well, depending on what success we have and what time we get with the walking variation. For an excessive number of channel eggs, if there is an option, actually we can sort of like crouch. So we may do that in the future. But if you guys manage to make this community challenge, we will make the next community challenge, which will be you get to make me suffer by playing SnowRunner. I did say to Easy Guy, was there any sort of like special challenge that you wanted me to do? But he's like, no, just play SnowRunner because we know you hate it. Bear in mind, that challenge is solely dependent on it still being on Game Pass because I will not buy SnowRunner. It's not worth any amount of money. Right, what are we on there? almost 20% of the tank. I made a right bollocks up with this. I'm just going to try and keep to that grid, and we'll come back and we'll get these excess pieces later there. Was it I can jog from one part of the map to another? It took me 2 hours. And just a small fraction. Apparently, on just thinking about walking across maps, I watched a video of someone in the Hogwarts game, and to start from the extreme north and walk down to the coast at the extreme south only took about 35 minutes. You'd think it would take a little bit longer, but I guess that map was just not as big as what we thought. I mean, it took 45 minutes to get the stagecoach from one end to the other. But I suppose that stagecoach, though, did lead us to starting story time. Oh, hang on, what was Ada's question there? Matty, if you could choose one Lord of the Rings character to help them with their homework, who would it be and why? Aaron, I know who wouldn't indeed. I have several of the Weta statues of her as well that I've collected over the years. Well, I wonder if there's something I can chuck on the 3D printer. I'll have to investigate. I haven't looked at many of the Lord of the Rings things that we can print. What are we on there? 51%. Was it there? If I have to buy, you're playing it. It's like one way or the other, I'm going to have to suffer it. I mean, fingers crossed it is just still on Game Pass. I mean, it's never come off Game Pass for like 18 months. So I don't know whether or not it might be one of the studios maps that Microsoft own. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, let's just pop that there. Oh, have we stalled? Oh, there we go. But who's going to be our first victim, though, this evening? Is anyone going to try the story time command? He's just distracted by that pink tractor over there again. It's such a shame that this doesn't... It doesn't, like, carry over to everyone in multiplayer. Oh. It's the Matty caught dysentery from JD once again. Gotta be careful with that harmonica, JD. The message that got blocked there was again a long string of question marks and geez, JD. Oh, do we have a victim? Happy Cat Lady. If you'd like to test it, start with exclamation mark story. Exclamation mark story time. And that will give you the list of 5 stories that are available in the Choose Your Own Adventure category. It's official, JD hates me. Oh yeah, we love our movies here as well. Oh, let's just turn around there. What was the? I'm trying to actually. What did we watch? Well, actually tonight. If you guys have seen it before, we watched. I've watched it for a while, but we watched Sunshine. It's like a sci-fi movie that turns into a kind of like a horror chase movie. In the end, really good film though. Oh, Happy Cat. For each one of the story commands, it's a story, but with a $sign for the S, and then a space, and then that would be 2. to trigger Gravy and Mr. Socks to the rescue. What's it from JD? That's how I show the love. There we go. So we've now started. Gravy and Socks to the rescue. There are 2 possible endings. So to begin the story proper, it's story 40. I'm making a right mess of this field, aren't I? So there we go. So Gravy the chicken and her friend Mr. Socks the cat were relaxing in the sun when they heard a strange noise. It was coming from the nearby woods. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to investigate. They crept through the underbrush, and some came came upon a clearing. So Happy Cat Lady, exclamation mark, sorry, not exclamation, story 41 for the next section of the paragraph. Because that particular one was incredibly long and I couldn't fit it in a single text block. There was 2 kittens named Mars and Neptune who were crying for help. They'd been trapped by the evil dog named Mr. Mango. Oh, hang on, the tractor's full. Gravy and Mr. Socks knew they had to rescue the kittens. They needed to come up with a plan. Happy Cat Lady, do you want to sneak up and try to rescue the kittens? Or do you want to confront the evil Mr. Mango and negotiate for the kittens' release? Right, let's back that up there and we'll grab this here. Tip it into there. Actually, as that's doing that, let's just jump to there for a second. I'm just curious if these two's storage volume is the same. So when, because that was at 100% after it got filled, but is it the same as a hopper on the back of the harvester? No, there's still 2% left. Tell you what I'm going to do. I don't really like using the AI workers, but I'm going to set an AI worker away and we'll just have to drive back and forth because this is too big of a field. Oh, Gravy and Mr. Socks quietly crept up to Mr. Mango, hoping to catch him off guard. They found him asleep in his doghouse, and the kittens were locked up in the nearby shed. But as they got closer, they accidentally knocked over a bucket. Waking Mr. Mango, he growled and bared his teeth, ready to attack. Do you want to try to fight him or to run away, Happy Cat Lady? Harvest. No, you press this one for the AI worker. Right, let's jump out. Let him go. Let's see. Gravy and Mr. Socks bravely fought Mr. Mango. Gravy flapped her wings and pecked at him, while Mr. Socks scratched and clawed. It was a fierce battle, but in the end they managed to defeat Mr. Mango and rescue the kittens. They were hailed as heroes and celebrated with a feast of their favourite foods. And that is one of the exits to that story. Yeah, fight for the kittens. Oh, on a side note as well, I'll say for Max there, Gravy is or was one of my chickens. All my chickens have food names, and I know we were chatting earlier on. I was saying about the merchandise that we have, or the things that you can redeem. So we have postcards with pictures of my girls on and little stories on the back of them. We have key rings. We've got the window stickers. I'm out of stock of the playing cards, but I will get them back into stock soon. I just need to sort out with the manufacturers to get some more produced. We have scarves as well. 3D prints and 3D prints and laser engravings as well. Oh, are we completely stuck on there? Without spelling a single potato. Which other bits and bobs have we got in there? I can't remember. But going back to the movies, though, which I do it without stuttering. Which sort of films is that that you guys like? I was saying we were watching Sunshine tonight. I still need to catch up with the Marvel films. We're only as far as the last Spider-Man film because it's not on the oh, what do you call it? It's not on Disney Plus. Oh, it seems like Ada's going in on all the Lord of the Rings questions tonight. So if you had to choose a Lord of the Rings character to teach them how to cook, who would it be and what dish would you make with them? Can we drive all the way around here? Actually, is there a fence? Oh, there is a fence, but it's over there. I'm not going to risk it. We're going to back it up a little bit. There we go. Trying to scan through where we're sort of like settled on Sunshine as well because we tonight because we couldn't choose which one to what to watch something new, but I couldn't. You know, across the different stream platforms, you know, we couldn't choose a good one for this evening, like something different that we hadn't seen. I've been looking forward to the new John Wick movie being available on iTunes. What was that ding? Oh, wage payment. There we go. Well, I don't know if you're up for it easy, but I did load it up on multiplayer. Was it check your contract to see if it's working? Oh yeah, that's probably a good point. It says 43%, so we must be making some kind of progress on it. Was on the hunter for a little bit as well this afternoon, easy. I can't find my MacLeod yet, or any of the variations of the MacLeod that I'm looking for. But in between the zones, in between the zones, I was able to get another couple of diamonds to spawn in. So soon we'll be working towards getting we're three great ones. Because yours is not far off it, and I don't think mine's not far off it from popping a second great one in. But we're on 57%. There we go. We're not lined up for that. Oh no, you did say it takes a moment for the potatoes to actually go through all the different stages. Oh, you're taking out a few more diamonds easy. Sorry, a few more to get a few more diamonds even. I would like to go on to the Ravenholm coast one because that one, well, that is basically the bird map. And I would like to get at least a couple of the different bird flavours, but that is going to be the real difficult one to do. I thought the AI was supposed to stop when it was tipping out. This fella just seems to want to keep going. Tell you what, whilst he's messing around there, I know we're only at 70%. Let's drop off this stack here. Oh, is cruise control not working? Okay, we'll just have to drive it manually. Has anyone got any mischief planned for tomorrow then? What sort of trouble are you all getting up into? Yeah, cut straight across this field. Oh, nearly buggered it. Now, one thing I've been doing today as well, though, is refreshing my memory on some bits of Mass Effects 2 and 3. Oh, let's back it up. I thought that there's a character, we meet a Prothean in the later Mass Effects. For some reason in my head, I thought we met him in Mass Effect 2. Apparently he's a character from Mass Effect that we will encounter in Mass Effect 3. That's one thing that we're going to find next Friday when we start Mass Effect 2, is I'm going to get very confused between missions from Mass Effects 2 and 3. I always get confused as to which one's in which one's in which game. But we're playing it all back to back anyway, so it shouldn't cause too much confusion. Oh, did they pay up there, easy guy? Hopefully the prices haven't changed. It was crazy expensive for the boat as well. We'll get you one of those oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. We'll get you a pedalo so you can get across Smiland to Wales. Actually, what was it to set the cruise control? I think the potato thing does it at 10. We'll see if we can follow alongside him. Once the potatoes are through, anyway. I remember when we did our, the charity stream at Christmas, and was it 2 or 3 of these machines that we had side by side? And one was pouring into the other one's hopper, and then it was like tipping out into the next one after that. Wow, we're in a right mess of this field, haven't we? Which way is the high working going to go here? There he goes. Keep ourselves underneath that. Is there a third Deadpool movie coming out? We've seen the first two. Well, the first one was just work of brilliance. That movie was brilliant. Thinking about Ryan Reynolds films, have you guys all seen The Hitman's Bodyguard? That is another film that is a really good laugh. Oh, they're either just starting or about to start filming it. And yeah, you've seen those ones there. Yeah, that movie definitely goes into our top list, of favorite movies. On a similar sort of thing of like action comedy type things, have you guys also seen Bruce Willis's Red? That is another one that is really, really good. Just whenever I think of that film, I always think of John Malkovich's character. He's in his little bunker and he's like screaming, "I'm getting the pig," because his pig's got the bloody. Was it a shotgun or something he had in it? Yeah, casting definitely spot on. I don't think the sequel was as good. The first one was. Yeah, it was pretty. It's like the other day we were talking about the movies that don't really. You don't necessarily need a sequel to them. They were just brilliant in their own right. Well, what are we on? Oh, 68%. I just forgot. We're driving back and forth here. Let's actually check see whether or not we can actually fit anything in. Oh, we're just falling short. Oh, cruise control didn't work that time either. Is this version of farming same as the cruise control glitched or something? %. Oh, there's still like a fair chunk of this field to go. Doesn't help that the AI kind of like just gives up at the edge of the field. Right, let's go in there and deliver this. Let it fill its tank up a little bit more. Evening, Gary Main, welcome in. What mischief are you getting yourself up to there? How's your factory coming on? Have you been doing any more of Satisfactory? We're back on the farming sim, and as you can see, I fixed the pink mod, especially for Easy Guy, because he's never happy unless he's in a pink tractor. No, it's right bumper. You've got the core, so you've got your generators. You've got your generators up. Now you just need to balance the coal with. Oh bugger! You need to balance the coal, like power generation, versus the pumping stations required to run it. What have we done here? Got myself wedged. Alright, let's just detach. Oh, have you set... Which of the areas did you choose to set up camp? Is it like in the greeny area, or like where I set up my first camp? Well, my only camp really. Or is it the like in the deserty area, or whatever the other place is? I can't remember where the other place was. Okay, I think we may have well bollocksed up this here. Oh, I can't even ram it from this side because it's cut on the fence. You're in the grass area, the same as where I set up my camp, yeah. Because for my coal generators, like where the waterfalls are, I got them, and then I pipe it down. Because piping it down doesn't require any additional pumps. Let gravity do the work. How have we managed to get this so wedged? Oh, you know that harvester's now sitting there doing nothing. Right, let's detach that again. Now that's... Right, is it this? Or I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, whatever it is stuck on, it is not even coming off with super strength. Oh, here we go. Quick, before it changes its mind.
Haha, Gary!
Yeah, we're a little bit of an embuggerment there, Happy Cat Lady. Oh, have you not unlocked pumps yet? To use the coal generators, you have to unlock those to, because you've got to stick water in them to boil for the steam. And of course, once you get to oil, then you've got the option. The good thing about oil is, right, the waste material, the heavy, the purple stuff, can be converted into diesel, and then you get from there you've got the diesel generators to just basically take the excess away, like a nice bit of recycling. Good evening, Mr. Smith. How's your factory getting on as well? Oh, I'm surprised that this thing is still going, considering that it only has enough space to put a thimble's worth of potato in the back. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Did you get on Satisfactory for a little bit there this afternoon there, Mr. Smith? I was kind of thinking earlier on there, you know, the first people cannon? I kind of want to rebuild the first one that's at my main base again in the way that we built it at the other place. The nuclear facility. Ooh, close enough. It is putting it into the back. I've been messing around since 9. I told you it was a nice little game that you could get addicted to. I thought that the AI stopped at the end of a field if you were still offloading. Right, let's move over here. Oh, what's that from Ada? If you could have any video game superpower... Oh, hang on, did we leave equipment in the middle of this field last time? We left our giant moustache out here by the looks of it. So if you could have any video game superpower, what would it be? And how would you use it in real life? The ability to have a gravity-defying cup. It is the pinnacle of evolution. Gravity is for the weak. Oh, back it up. %. I'll just take it. I'll take it to drop it off. Assuming that he doesn't try to run me off the road. Okay, let's get in the cab. Especially for easy guy. Oh, you put the oil tube in there with the hyper tube thingy going underneath. You'll notice as well if you've got any equipment on, you know, like the I don't know what they call the things that are like the long fall boots and like jetpacks and all that kind of stuff. They kind of like are clipped outside of the tubes as well. I wonder if they'll ever fix any of that sort of thing in future updates. Brake. There we go. Unload this. Just keep an eye on the mirrors. But when update 8 comes out, they're upgrading from engine 4 point whatever to 5.1. There's like a 45-minute video on Coffee Stain's YouTube channel. Oh, that's not going to work. I thought maybe we could drive around the back, like this on there anyway, discussing the latest bits in the update. I've really got to like sit down and map out how to achieve the final milestone, because I've only got to appease the mighty elevator one more time. And that's it, we've got everything. Problem is, though, I dismantled some of the factories, the spaghetti factories, that were making some of the materials for... that are actually going to be combined into those things at the end. But we'll go up to the desert, we'll make a big platform, and we'll we'll see what. Cause, I mean, we basically have all the space that we need. The only thing that, this is why we need the people cannons, because if we're short of a component that's back at base for building the factory, I'll need to rock it back because it will be at the complete opposite side of the map. There we go. Can I see that in the mirrors? Ah, no, you can't. You can't see if it's tipping in the mirrors. Yeah, having to dash around all over the place to pick up the leaves. Yeah, it is a big map. If you go to the south, southeast, there's a region that's kind of like on the east, well, a little bit higher, not necessarily on the kind of the mid east, we'll say. That whole region is just a region of death. Oh, guys, if you want to laugh as well, go into your settings. Go to I don't know. It might probably in the graphic settings. I don't know. It might be in the graphic settings. There's no way to tell. But turn on arachnophobia mode. It will improve the gameplay 1,000,000 times. Evening CGD. Welcome, you join us for a bit of farming sim. And I may have picked the wrong field. Wrong contract, wrong field. Hashtag blame Chrissy. But I hope yourself and Emma are doing alright there, mate. It does indeed. It replaces the spiders with cats. You've never been attacked yet. Have yourself a wander into the spider caves. Once you enable that mode. It's definitely the only way to play it. Depending on the type of spider, it's a different type of cat as well. I didn't need to drive over here just yet, but apparently I've autopiloted drive over here without even thinking about it. Have you not seen that before, Happy Cat Lady? Oh, next time we play Satisfactory, I mean, you can see them, of course, on the any encounter that we've had, over on the YouTube channel on the Satisfactory playlist. But yeah, it replaces all the spiders with cats, and they meow at you as well. They're just as lethal as the spiders, and the jumping spiders. Right next to where you get the uranium, it's kind of like just off the center of the map. There are some jumping spiders, and they can jump. I mean, I thought I was out of range on top of a cliff, well above them. You're not. Nobody's safe from the jumping spider kittens. Oh, hang on. I was saying this place is problematic, but look, there's a road out the back here. We didn't have to turn around every single time. Well, we still have to turn around, but we can actually get out the back here and turn around easily. Fell into a spider cave, and not a jetpack to get. It's what you were saying the other day there, wasn't it? That you used to see me jump around on me jetpack. That's another reason why you want to get oil production in and get those diesel generators and what have you, because then you'll be producing fuel. Yeah, you should always keep 1 to 2 stacks of the concrete on you at all times. Plus, I always try to do that because my concrete storage box is on the other side of the the Viennetta storage facility. Because it fits in the category that's over there. Oh, look at this bloke here. Right, let's take control of that ourselves, and we'll finish off this field ourselves, and we'll oh, that was it. Oh, he's well wedged himself in there, hasn't he? Right, that tree's... How the hell did it manage to do that? Back it up. Oh, there's a question from Maida from Mr. Smith. If you could combine two video games into one, which ones would you choose? And what would the resulting game be like? Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Alright, we're gonna have to ram it. Detach. Was it, I have to see your storage. I did something a little small. Next time I'm either playing it on or off stream, you have to jump in and have a bit of a play and a wander around. We can't even fold up this. Oh. It's already been done, JD. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Would you guys like... We haven't done a Minecraft mashup for ages. Would you guys... Because I have it. Would you guys like a night where we do the Minecraft Mass Effect mashup map? I say, would you guys like it? It's going to happen. What's that there as well there, Mr. Swift? Farming SnowRunner with... Yeah, oh actually we've discussed that before, haven't we? If Farming Sim had SnowRunner graphics and physics, that would be one absolutely amazing. Like all of this, but obviously with the real mod. That's the only thing that SnowRunner's got really going for it. You know, the tree's not copy and pasted. But today as well, I've been checking over some of my old notes for Mass Effect because I'm really excited about playing Mass Effect again next week. Friday nights going forward, unless it's a special occasion, will be Mass Effect because I want to get all of them 100%ed. So, as always, when we play Mass Effect, we will be exploring every single dialogue option. Every single story element will be, you know, going to every single corner of every map. The same way as we did the last two. Right, I'm going to try and offload that harvester. I'm going to go and get the thingy, back it up into there and see if we can unload it. Then at least I can compact the harvester and hopefully drive it free. Then we can tidy up the rest of this mess. But on a side note of Minecraft, with a bit of luck, tomorrow I will be updating our server to 19.4. I've got almost everything ready. The Wandering Idiot has been updated to work with 19.4. I did that. I did that mod earlier on. So, what have I missed? Going from, because obviously we've been doing 19.2 now. What is new in 19.3 and 4? What were in those updates that made them separate? Is there any new, like, creatures? Any new blocks? Fold harvester. Hopefully this will get us past the tree. In a way. There we go. Unfold harvester. Lower head. Eventually. Was there any like new, you have to normally do the vote thing for the mobs. Did they do anything like that this year? I was so disappointed that the copper golem thing, I can't remember what it was called exactly, but I can't believe that lost. I think they kind of tricked people into what the funny little buzzy things would do. Because a little copper golem thing, or whatever it was, as your little friend, would have been far, far better. Oh, got those. Let's swing it around. A new creature in 20, called the Sniffer. Do we want to know what that does? It sounds wrong. Oh, I can't see it. I was wondering if I could just see the thing there, but I can't. Right, let's back this bit up here though, so we can do that bit there. So, what is that one supposed to do for us then? My cruise control's not working properly in this, so we'll just have to drive it. Because I remember ages ago you were telling me that about the frogs, and apparently the frogs are in it. So have you encountered any of the frogs whilst you've been playing? Because they're supposed to do something to do with the new light blocks, I believe. Because I think you can get different coloured lights now or something, or was that what they were for? It was something along those lines. Haven't encountered any frogs yet. Maybe we have to see what we can find, because I have put Minecraft back on the schedule for next week. Taking like a 6-7 month kind of break from it, because I kind of got burnt out with it. So I needed a bit of a break. I don't have anything planned, but we're just gonna play and see what happens. Have a little wander around the server and try and remember where I was on different projects that are scattered all over the place. I need to, when I upgrade the server, I'll have to do some tests to see about the TNT tunnel bore machines. Because at present they don't work, and I know that's actually broken a couple of my farms, and they'll need to be repaired at some point. Lift head. Alright, so it only accelerates when you do that way. That's alright. That there. Need to make a... Am I right in thinking that JD, that the frogs have to eat a nether slime. I don't know what they're called. I just know that they're a slime that's in the nether. It's something along those lines. An evening, Frodo. Welcome in. What's that say there? Has that arrived already? I wasn't predicting it would land with you for at least another 3 weeks. Let's back this up here. I hope it arrived intact. It's a concern with that one is whether or not it would survive the journey. Because there's some tiny, tiny little delicate bits on it. Was it the sniffer roams around the overworld? Moving his nose dramatically and sniffing ancient seeds. It pulls the ancient seeds out of the ground, which you can collect and grow exclusive plants. Oh, I'm gonna have to, but that's not available right now, though. Yeah, that's coming. That's future. That's not going to be something that's in 19.4 when I update the server tomorrow. Well, hopefully update the server tomorrow after I get back from the shops. I've got a few other things I need to do as well tomorrow, but I can do a few of my missions to see whilst I'm taking a backup of the server, because that takes about half an hour to pull the 15 gigabytes worth of world off there across the network. So they need magma cubes. That's the ones. I always call them never slimes. Oh, and what's that for Ada there? What's the most creative board game you've ever played? And what made it unique? I'm thinking next Thursday we may play some more Arkham Horror, because I'd like to try the character Daisy. So we might get her deck out, and we may play some Arkham Horror next Thursday. We'll see how it goes, because I wouldn't mind playing Dread again, to be honest. I'll flip a coin through the week. And it did survive, and yeah, they're from 20, so I don't have to worry about those just yet. Oh yeah, Frodo and Sam off for a night. You have a good night out there, mate, and you behave yourself. Don't make us come over there and give you a clip round the ear. But thank you for coming in there, mate, and we'll catch you later on. What's that there? Going to find a bastion with magma cubes. Oh yeah, there's the spawners for those now. When I get a times, we'll have to investigate, because I don't know what we do even for building a farm for those ones yet. Right, is there anything else left on this one? I think we've cleared the field. So we've taken an hour and a half to clear this field. Lift that, turn off that. Then we'll pull this up here. Right, next mission, small field. I think we'll actually sleep through it the next day. Well, some of the potatoes are going in. That's the main thing. Back it up, back it up. Right, so now we'll jump over to there. Drop off this, and in theory that should be the quest complete. What's that there? Right, what is wrong with cruise control? I'm holding that. Pressing B, and it keeps on turning off. What's that? Well, they need to be small magma cubes, so you need powdered. Oh, does powdered snow is the block one, isn't it? Oh, I have not kept up with any of those. Also, there, still here, just said goodnight to Frodo. What was that there, Mr. Smith? Dang, I went all the way to base to get what I thought was steel sheets. You need copper sheets. Was there something wrong with this tractor? I have a question for those that know how to play Farming Sim. Right next to the Speedo, there is like there's a fuel thing and there's a spanner. Is it that the tractor is okay when the orange line is at the top, or like when it's full of orange? Does that mean that it's still good? Let's tip that out. Oh, in theory, that should be the contract. Is this the right menu? Complete. Collect the money. Yay! But when it's empty, it's knackered. Yeah, you can only walk on powdered snow. Ah, yes, that's the Legolas style. You can walk in it with the leather boots. Otherwise, you sink. Is that something that's in the game currently, or is I don't? Is a powdered snow there available for us to get now? Can you manufacture it? I'm going to go and collect that header. Actually, no, I'm not, because what we're going to do is we're going to sleep through it the next day and see if there's any better contracts. Oh, did I just click? Oh. This is a weird episode of Through the Keyhole. But we can go into into this space here. Does that count for the windows? No. Look, we can get into these as well. Yeah, you can see how the textures are mapped into these little curved areas to make it look like it's gives it the impression of depth. Kitchen behind that window. A lot of rooms in this in this house. Got an office space. You can see them all up there as well. Oh, did we not feed the dog? There you go. Oh, we didn't even sleep, did we? That was what we actually came here to do. Wouldn't know the UI's in the way. Was it? Yeah, cold. Oh, that's right. I built a dozen of them, didn't I? Over there's a train station that goes to where I built a few of them. I completely forgotten about that. I remember I sat there for ages. What's there? Harvest field free. Right, which one's field free before I agree? Field free, yeah, go on. We'll take the harvest on that one. I think I have the equipment for it, so we'll take that gamble. And cultivator, I don't have cultivator, so we'll borrow the equipment for that one. Oh, question. What field was this one going to be? What the hell am I doing? I'm looking at a different screen here, trying to navigate through the stream. Okay, there's a technical malfunction with this tractor. Any what? Explanation? There we go. Right, what field am I taking this one to before we get any further? Cultivate field 9. Now, field 9 was the one that we were just at, so let's just drag that up there. So we're getting the... Now, I remember a thing about the archaeology thing, because wasn't it something like a sand or a dirt block, you can like brush it away and it'll reveal something? Do we have the little pouches yet? Because there was going to be these little pouch inventory type things or something. These little sacks you could have. Is that a thing yet, or is that still? Is that still on the drawing board? Because if you go back to one of my early Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial videos, the one where I made the Stargate. Like the original Stargate, when I first built a working one in Minecraft, I did like a little scene at the beginning where I made like a little like oh, hang on, we've driven past where we need to be. I made a bit so it was like you know, the gate being discovered in the desert, so it was like an Egypt kind of thing. Until we get started, I'm going to set the AI to do a little bit of this field. Until we get the harvester into position on the other field. Right, let's get the harvester up there first. So this one's going to field 3, which is near the top. Oh, it is going to field 3, isn't it? Yeah, harvested field 3. And we'll go and get the get our mustache as well from the other field. Are we too tall to fit under here? We can fit through here. I'm trying to remember which field that we left it on. We need more. Just thinking that on a side note of Minecraft as well, that we need more things built in our city that we haven't touched like for a year. The last thing that was built in the city, I think, was the maze, possibly. Oh, look at the state of this. We definitely need one of those washing machine things, don't we? One giant mustache. The bundles feature is not enabled in-game by default. It requires use of the bundle experimental pack. Alright, so it's not official content yet then. Or, well, not fully installed, we'll say. Cause I remember, like, obviously we're looking at that other update for the archaeology stuff. Seeing that. Okay, no, wrong button. Lower header. Oh, unfold this bit. Wait for it. Ah, look at that lovely pink interior. Turn on. Stick the pipe out now, then it's ready. Cruise control. Oh, look at that. Bright sunny morning. I suppose one good thing, if the AI is on that other field, I don't really like using them. I prefer to do it myself, to be honest. But at least it doesn't have to stop, technically. It'll just keep going. I didn't realise I put my name on the registration plate. Right, what's this at? 16%. So this one's got a good size tank to it for storing it. And spin around. So this week as well, it's one of those weeks where we are finishing multiple games all in one week. So we are finishing tomorrow, assuming today is Wednesday, as a big assumption because it may not be. We will be finishing on Thursday when it should arrive, The Good Life. So it'll be the final day, Mr. Smith, for skipping through the countryside. Well, not really. We will return with the DLC for The Good Life in a few months' time. So Naomi will return because we'll do the DLC, but we're going to save that for a little bit down the line. And also this week, we complete the final 5 missions in Red Dead Redemption. Now, one thing that we're going to have to make sure we do in Red Dead, though, is we must create a separate save, because I don't want to do the walk if we manage to achieve the community challenge. I don't want to do it as the son character. I'd rather do it as our main guy. So we'll create a second save file. We'll do it this. We'll have to do it because it's the final today, on Friday. So we'll do that to make sure we've got like one isolated save, which is just put to one side for the challenge, and also so we can return to the game at any time and not be the kid. I'm trying to remember how many missions there were as the kid. Was it maybe just 2? 2 or 3 maybe? I know there was an achievement for one. There was a mission that you had to start as Marsden and then you finished it as the kid. Because that was for a precious achievement. Right, I'm going to get a truck up here, so I know I hate doing it, but I'm going to hire an AI worker just so I can get a truck up here. Right, this fella has not made anywhere near as much progress as what I'd imagined he was going to make. Alright, let's get a trailer up here though. I just noticed there's a reflection of the you see with the sun shining on the window inside of the cab. The shadow of the branches. Oh, hang on. Let's look at the babies. I think for safety, we're going to try and drive out the farm this way. And then we'll take the other road back round. But yeah, there's enough vehicles driving along this bit. Just checking. We do definitely have the trailer behind us. Well, the sooner we get up... sooner we get up there, then we can get the... Right, these ones are getting transported to the bottom of the map, of course, as well. You couldn't just be going to that place there to drop them off. No. That would be too easy. Thinking of easy, have you had any more luck with your red deer? Oh, this is an awkward one, isn't it? Because the header is a bit on the big side. Still 7. Oh, actually, that... actually, no, though. This does just stick out. I should probably reconfigure the cruise control. Right, let's just do that cruise control now. It's at 10, I think, isn't it? Wasn't it 10 it went out before? Still 7 on there. There we go, let that offload. Right, that's him empty. I'll just go and I'll take this down whilst he's gathering up some more. Might as well. There's no point in standing around waiting for him. I just think the other day I was playing a very, very naughty game as well on Steam. I just had a vision of it flash in my head there for a second. On a side note, yes, it is a very naughty game, but it is a really good platformer. Right, where am I dropping... Where am I dropping this off? Bloody hell. I think it's going here. Yeah, this must be it. Another one without a hole. Now, it's not coming up with the option on the screen when it tells me you can chuck it out. Let's just put it back over there. Ah, no. This is something else. I think it's the next building we want to be at. She's been taking its time to tip over this time, doesn't it? Oh, another question from Ada. What is a movie that you think is overrated? Oh, we're not going to get stuck at this one as well. Well, we've managed to get stuck coming out of this selling point as well. There we go. Let's get in the cab. I think it's easier to drive around this place in the cab. With the roads being so narrow and the trees getting in the way. Most of them from easy. What was the last movie that you watched, Easy? Same for everybody else. What was the last movies that you all watched? Or if there's something different to watch tomorrow night, but we can't quite decide what to pop on. We've also started watching the Shenandra, or I don't know how you can. There's something like that, Shannara or something. Chronicles. I don't know how you pronounce the name of the show. But we've started to watch those. Oh, the Green Mile, that's a good one. Frank, is it Darabont? Or something along those lines? Oh, the AI worker is packed it in. Right, let's just drop this in the middle of the field for a second. So it's out of the way, and we'll do the rest of the field manually. Right, he's halfway through that field. Alright, turn on harvester. Oh, it's done it. There we go. Yeah, we'll just scoop up all this ourselves for what's left anyway. Have you seen... He also did The Mist. Did you guys see that one? Because that is another awesome movie. On the DVD set that I've got, it has a second disc which has well, he originally wanted to do it in black and white, but the studio obviously didn't want to. You know, like kind of like how Young Frankenstein was done in black and white. It had the option for colour. But there's basically a desaturated version of The Mist. It does make it a lot better. Yeah, Tom Hanks in the Green Mile. Yeah, he's got another new film out, I think, at the minute. I watched the trailer for it. It doesn't look like a film I would personally want to see. Has anyone seen it? I think it's already available through the Apple subscription streaming service. But he has another film or something where he has like a robot companion. Has anyone seen that? I don't know what it's called. I think it's got like a single word or something for the name of the film. I might be wrong, but has anyone seen it? Yeah, love the Tom Hanks ones. Have you seen The Burbs? from the 1980s film The Burbs with Tom Hanks. I love that one. Oh, I might watch The Burbs tomorrow night. That'll be worth hooking the Blu-ray player back up into the telly to watch, unless I can't find it on one of the streaming platforms. Some Stardew Valley flashing up in the corner of the screen. No, not the birds. The birds. The burbs, as in suburbia. Right, two seconds. Actually, I'll just do. No, actually, bollocks to it. Let's. I'm just going to load up a browser for a second. Check that up here. If I find the cover art for it, there you go, The Burbs. What year was this? This is 1989. I thought it was a little bit older than that. Brilliant movie. They don't make comedies like those anymore. Majority of comedies, I would say, in the last 20 years have been very, very lowbrow. You know, catering to the American audience, obviously. Okay, the final corner. Back it up. Do that final little triangle. Yeah, it was 1989 there for The Burbs. Has anyone else seen that movie at all? Oh, bugger. I was too busy looking at the other panel there. Oh, we never did our thing to see if we can make somebody sick today. It works out better when the tractor's spinning, I think. For trying to reduce nausea. Right, pipe in. Oops. There we go. We just give our pink tractor a slap in the face to get it back. To get it back on there. Oh, you've seen it as well there, Gary. Yeah, it's an awesome film. Oh, how am I going to get this header back onto our farm? Is that our farm? That's not our farm. Our farm's over there. Same question. How am I going to get back into that farm? Is there a fence there? No. You've seen it a long time ago, JD. Oh, bugger. Was it? There we go. 5 new fuel generators. Yep. I mean, as well there, you know how you get the 2 biogas generators that are attached to the main hub? I took those away as well. As in, I disconnected them right away. You can't get rid of them, but I disconnected them from the main supply. Otherwise, there'll forever be a line. Oh, hang on, we're stuck. There'll forever be a line on your power readings on the graphs unless you disconnect them from the grid. The good thing about there is one good thing about the biogas generators, though. They're scalable to the demand, so they only use fuel as there's demand for power. Whereas the coal generators, the diesels, they just continuously burn. That was the one good thing about the biogas ones. It was like on demand power. So if you weren't drawing any power, they turn off. I think that's what we did in some of the early days as well. Whilst I was preparing a factory, if I had the resources, I would just knock it off for a little bit. Right, it was getting dropped off here. Yeah. This is the place. Break. The Jerk? Which one? I don't know if I know that one. As always, stick a trailer in the movie section on Discord, and we can all see. I remember watching the 1974 movie, Killer Bees. Don't know if I know that one either. Oh, is it this road? This is the road I want? Yeah, this is the road I want. Mr. V, welcome in there, mate. You join us back on our, I think it's called Krebach farm. I don't know what it's called. I just like this farm. Whatever it's called. But welcome in there, mate. I'm just going to try and back this thing up into underneath that shed again. Maybe's. There's no guarantee this is going to work. In fact, I know it's not going to work. Back it up. Oh, that's what I hate about these things. Oh, bollocks, so just ram it until it gets there. Anything with one of these little spindly bits like that connect it. It's always a pain to get it. Oh, stuff it. Forget it. That could just stay there. I'll be here all night fanning on with that. Right, he's almost finished there though, which is good. Apparently this fella's got himself stuck over here, though. Right, let's just hop over here onto this bit here. Yeah, I definitely should sell it and get a different one. We need like a bigger one in any case. Is this the one that has the little wheelie thing? Oh, it is. Ah, that's going to be saving time. Right, fold harvester. And whilst it's folding itself, let's... try and get it onto there. There we go. Now we need to try and decide where we're going to bring this in. Because our farm is not the easiest to drive into. Oh, they popped the trailer up for us. Also, I'll be able to have a look at that afterwards. Right, let's get in our lovely, lovely pink cab. Oh, we just hit the chicken there. The chicken enclosure. Okay, I'm going to assume that that is not blocking the road now. Oh, it is blocking the road entirely. Come on, a little bit further. Right, you can go there for now. That's where I'm going to keep you. I didn't think that was going to go through there, but you know, it was worth a shot. Now, will this park underneath here, or is it too tall? No, it goes under there. Right, I think this fella here is complete as well. Let's see if we can turn those contracts in. Collect. Right, now we have 70 grand. So we've made 10 grand so far tonight. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is I think where I'm going to leave it this evening. Let's set up a little bit here. So thank you all for coming in for a nice peaceful night on the farm. I'm trying to find where my web browser went. So tomorrow we are completing. Oh, what do you call that thing? Tell you what, we're going to go raid this fella here just as a side note. Tomorrow we're completing The Good Life. Friday we are completing. Oh, what did you call that thing? Red Dead. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Then we've got Hogwarts on Saturday, and then on Sunday we have. Oh, what's that? That puzzle game. It's got a really nice story. Either way, we're playing the puzzle game that has a really nice story to it. That's Sunday night. So thank you all for watching tonight there. I'm going to press some buttons here. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.